Do you see how this stuff here is in blue?
Mm-hmm.
So what you can do is you can make an assumption about how many leads you're going to run. And then how much the comfort consult is going to be. And then if you know your marketed and your tech generated leads, like here, it's sort of 2 to 1. So, and these are Jeff's numbers because he did them from 11,773 is the rolling 1-year average of leads. And based on that, 2% of those leads have been turned into comfort consults.
That's how many sales leads our company has a year, is almost 12,000.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the last 12 months, rolling 12 months.
Rolling 12 months.
28, 29 sales guys averaging.
Oh, my Lord.
Some 400.
No, I get it.
400 leads a piece. So, and this is the average sale for a marketed lead is $6,500. A tech generated lead's $8,500. And the comfort consults are around 19,000. There are a couple of duct
jobs that brought that number down.
Jobs that really, but you can't pull them out. So
no, I get it. Yeah, I get it. That's still a really good number though. 19 grand.
Right. The sales closing ratio is 25% on the marketed, 65% on the tech gen. With an average sale of 6,500 and 8,500. So clearly the tech gen leads are worth trying to generate better. These aren't separated out from tech gen to marketed. So
well, most of them are tech gen.
They're all tech gen, yeah, for the most part.
Okay, they're all tech gen. Yeah. So, but I have a feeling that probably the closing ratio and average job size might end up being the same, whether it's marketed or tech gen. I don't know.
Yeah, those aren't specific numbers. The actual average sale from marketed or tech gen, those aren't our actual company numbers.
Oh, they're not?
Greg wouldn't give those to me. No, we're just pulling those from Nexstar.
Okay.
From Nexstar, yeah.
37 million seems low. So,
well, it's only sales.
I know.
Not service.
That's not service or plumbing sales.
Okay, so
I mean, we do like 100 million a year though.
And the assumption is gross margin 50%. And we suspect that this comfort consult margin might be a little bit higher. We think that
I think my average is close to 60.
Okay.
And then a lot of the sales guys close their jobs in 30 and 40 percentiles on the marketed.
They've raised those up. They're about 46 to 52, Ronnie.
So that's
they've got them up with Price Book Plus.
Apparently Josh fixed that. So here's the leads breakout. And then on top of it, this is the comfort consult revenue. You know, you run
like 100 grand. Yeah.
And that should be $500 total. For ours, it would be $500 total, or $500 comfort consult.
Should I change
$499? $499.
I did on my saved one, but yeah, $499, $500.
So
$117,000.
$117,000. I did build that into the revenue. Per lead run. It's a sort of a complicated thing. Or oh no, maybe I didn't. I think I built it in over. Where did I put it? Well, whatever. So revenue per lead run. basically means how much revenue, whether you sold it or not, on average, does each lead generate? Does that make sense, Ronnie?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so 1,600 for marketed, 5,500 for tech gen. Basically means that if you're getting a 10% commission, each lead that you run is worth $163 on this
I gotcha.
column. Each lead that you run that's a tech gen is worth $553 to you. And then each comfort consult run is worth $1,400 to you. And as a salesperson, you would think maybe you don't want to have every comfort consult that you possibly could have.
If we could just get 10% of our company there, if we could get that to 10%, even though,
That's
it would
right.
be insane. The
So,
money they would.
Yes. And one of the things that seems to be happening, though, is if you ask a population of homeowners, just a random population, without putting any arm or coercion to them, if you ask them the comfort quiz and you do the comfort quiz properly, 30% will convert.
Oh, easily. Yeah.
So the goal is 30% here. It's 2% now. There's a huge opportunity for growth by improving the deployment of this. But in any event, it's $2 million worth of sales that.
Well, I mean, if you look at it, 2% is a lot of growth from last year from 0. So if we can continue to keep that number coming up.
Yeah, you would think. So down here is without the 2.0 numbers. Okay.
Yeah.
So I got rid of this column so that you could, and so that all of this reconciles, so that you can see it all reconciles. So this is 35 and 64. Because over here, over in this column, it's 0.
Yeah, because you lose that 2%, but you get a percentage of those would convert into tech gen or marketed.
Yeah. So what are the numbers here? 60. Oh, sorry. 64 and 34. So 2 and 1, basically. So this 2%, we put 2 of it over here and 1 of it over here. 2/3 of it and 1/3. So that means that this goes up and this goes up. And so your total without HVAC 2.0, using all those same numbers, is 17. So that this column was brought up over here.
Yeah, that's a $2 million difference on just.
And that's where the
2%
difference is for each of these. The
on 2%.
Yeah, on 2%.
Yeah. So if we multiply that, times 5, that's a huge amount of revenue growth for a company.
If you look just at that pays a bunch of people's salaries. That's found money.
Yeah, it's paying those 300 people in the office they have, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and then when you look at this, I mean, so if we go over here and look at these numbers as if you're a 400 lead guy, we call this 499. And they're doing this stuff correctly with the 30%. Instead of being a $600,000 worth of sales, you're at 1.4 million.
Yeah, that's a big difference. That's insane.
And you can do whatever you want with these numbers. So if you don't like these numbers, we can change them. You know, if this is more like 11,000, all right, it's more like 11,000. So this spreadsheet will allow you to sort of understand what those numbers are at both the salesperson level and at the organization level. And this is the 10% number right here. Basically says $163, $553, and $1,400. If you use this process, you basically go from an average of $300 per lead run to $600 per lead run. You basically double your pay per lead.